VeggieTales, a Christian show where anyone can enjoy it, even if you're not religious. Now that's what you call a win-win solution. And because of that, it was praised from all around the globe, me included. Oh yes, I remember my little kid days watching this show, just enjoying it for what it is. But for how fun the show is, it can be a bit creepy, almost scary in a way. This is mostly due to the early CGI in its heyday, but as you get older, it doesn't bother you that much. Everyone has that one thing that bugs them in the show. Me? I have 3. Yep, you heard that right. They were the Rumor Weed episode, the Esther episode, and 1/3 of the King George episode. The King George episode I could get past no problem, if not for this one little advertisement they showed. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Big Idea was getting ready to launch their new show, 321 Penguins. The premise is kinda like Star Trek meets the Ninja Turtles, and I can't be the only one who thinks like this. Now, obviously, with any new show, they have to advertise it. So when the King George episode came out, one copy of it held this teaser that, for the most part, was uncanny. And for the longest time, I could not articulate why. Now that I'm older, I figure it out. So why don't we relax to analyze what made this teaser creepy? It starts off innocently enough with the veggies hanging out. The deep voice seems off-putting. But for the most part, it's just a montage of the success of the franchise. And then this happens. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my VeggieTales? Get out of here.
Oh dear, the penguin man is having a seizure. Oh my, are they spinning? They are spinning? Are the penguin people telling us that they're trapped in the void? What's this? Supposed messages? What the fuck is going on here?
Continuing. So this is Zigil, and instead of desperately communicating to us that he's trapped in the void, he's just rehearsing. You might have noticed that his voice is off. Well, that's because he has his beta voice, unlike his later voice, which just so happens to be the narrator. Something else you might notice is that the animation is a lot smoother and more jerky, which definitely adds to the unnerving factor of it. We then see full 3D models of the 4 penguins, some concept art, and a little message from Phil Vischer. The trailer ends with Zigil meeting Larry, who looks way shinier than usual. Larry comments that Zigil has arms, we get the title, and the trailer ends. So, what are my thoughts on this teaser? Well, it's not as creepy as I thought it was all those years ago. This teaser definitely has a more overwhelming feel to it. You started out with vegetables, now you're going into anthropomorphic penguins that go on space explorations. To a kid, that's a lot of shit to take in. But how the teaser was presented is a different story altogether. Knowing Big Idea's history, it seems like they were trying to reach a certain deadline and have to stitch together whatever they needed for that time. In other words, this trailer was rushed, and it definitely shows. So, this might not be the scariest, but it is the weirdest. And besides, I see scarier.
Hello there, Space Cadet.